Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's Style Snack. Um, we have been doing a series about your best seasonal color palette over the last few weeks, and today, to make my point, I want to share an embarrassing story with you. It was New Year's Eve 2012, and I went to the store to get a few things for a fun evening at home with the family. As I got out of the car, two women in the parking lot stopped me and said, "Girl, you should go home and rest. You look awful." They weren't trying to be mean. I really did look awful. Like I really did belong in bed. I just couldn't see it until they pointed it out. When I got home, I looked in the mirror and they were not. I looked tired. My eyes were dull. My skin was flushed. I looked feverish and like I was coming down with something. I was actually totally healthy. There's nothing wrong with me. And I definitely looked older than 33. I felt so embarrassed that I looked so bad that two women were concerned enough to stop me and tell me to go to bed because I looked that ill. And worse, I felt defeated because I didn't know what to do about it. I didn't know what the problem was. I was wearing makeup, my hair was done, and I was dressed in what I thought was a cute enough outfit. And I just didn't understand what was wrong with me. So let me share. I found a picture that was just within a few days of that. This was between Christmas and New Year's Eve. And let me just zoom in. And it's blurry. Like this is, you know, you know what I'm saying. Um, I do not look bueno. look at look at my face. I don't look good. And then this is recently. You can see. Let me zoom back out a little. You can see the difference. I look much younger now than I did back then, and it's been 11 years. So, uh, looking back at the pictures, I can see I was wearing all the wrong colors for several years, from my clothes to my makeup to my jewelry, because my wardrobe was stocked with what was trending and what was easy to find. I'd gone straight from a corporate career in pencil skirts and heels to being a stay-at-home mom of triplets, and then 6 years, I didn't know what I liked anymore. None of those clothes were appropriate. And as I went along, I would pick up a few things and I just grabbed what was on the clearance racks. That was what I could afford, and that was what I had time to do, was peruse clearance racks like at Kohl's when I was there buying clothes for my kids. And just a few years before that, when I was sticking to my color palette, I was always mistaken as 10 years younger than I was. At the age of 30, we moved into a new area and started attending a new church. And they thought I was one of the teenage girls and I needed to go to teenage girls Sunday school. And I was a married woman. So this was a whole new experience for me. And at this time, when my age came up, I would get the polite, "Oh," as in, "Oh, I thought you were older than that." That did not feel good. And now I can tell when I have the right clothes on, the right makeup, because my eyes are bright, clear, vibrant. And even if I've got the right colors on, the right makeup will also affect me. If I get the eyeshadow wrong, I get dark purple circles under my eyes. My eye rims look red and my eyes look bloodshot. I look like I've been on a bender. I look tired, older, and like I have allergies or I'm sick. And I was also wearing the wrong makeup back then. I saw what other women were wearing. They were wearing those coppery colors. I didn't see it as coppery. I just thought it was like brown and sparkly. And I remember when I was, because I had all C-sections, and I was in for the C-section for my fourth, maybe fifth, I think for my fifth. And the nurse goes, "I just love your coppery eyeshadow." And I was like, "I don't like coppery eyeshadow. Would it look that way on me?" If I get the foundation color wrong, my neck lights up like Rudolph's nose. I look sunburned, and that just extends down to my chest. So I have another before and after to show you. Back in 2015, we went to New York City and met up with another couple. The wife and I were accidentally let's scroll up. Accidentally wearing the same outfit, basically the same colors, the same type of shirt. And I thought I looked really cute in this outfit. I was wearing the chambray shirt that was so popular, and I'm wearing my husband's jacket because I was cold, but she's got on a cardigan. I was wearing, black jeans, blue jeans, black jeans. I don't remember, but I very intentionally packed for New York, and I thought I had nailed it. And then after, when I looked at the pictures, I noticed that the clothes and the earrings she was wearing made her look vibrant. Like she is glowing. And I blocked out her eyes. We're not really in contact anymore. And I don't have her permission to show her whole face, but I wanted you to see how glowy she is. I mean, she's lit up. And I am not. We're wearing the same thing, but we're different seasons, right? I look very red, very red. I look tired. I look old. I was 35 at this point. And I looked every year of it. And the picture on the right was just a month later, when we went on another trip, and I'm wearing navy and white, which are great colors for me. It's a very saturated, deep navy, and I'm wearing the right cool toned makeup, and my complexion looks totally different. I look much younger in the picture on the right. I do not, in my opinion, I don't think I look 35 in that picture, and I certainly don't look older than 35. And to be fair, I naturally have red in my skin. And it's gotten worse over the years because of sun damage. We all wish we could repent, right? But I'm always amazed at what a difference wearing the right color makes. When I wear the wrong colors, it amplifies the redness. I mean, it cranks it up. But when I wear the right colors, it tones it down. So I've got my just if I were naked from here up, redness. And when I wear the right colors, this calms down. And when I wear the wrong colors, it's like someone turned the volume all the way up. There's a huge difference. And I recently tried a new makeup palette that looked good in the store, but when I got it home and I put it on, I looked like I had been crying. My eyes were so red. The rims, especially the rims of my eyes, were super red when I had the dark circles, and I didn't want to wash it off. I just done my makeup, so I did wear it the rest of the day, but I didn't wear it again. So if I could have a style do-over, I would have ignored the trendy colors and stuck to my best colors because I knew what they were. I was draped as a winter when I was very young because my mom was into it, right? This was not out of ignorance. I just was feeling lost. And I wanted to look good. I wanted to look trendy. I wanted to look not like a tired mom who had 5,000 kids, who gave birth to a preschool. And those colors just made it worse. And I didn't recognize it at the time. I didn't even think about it at the time because I had just as many kids and I was just as busy and tired in the picture on the right as I was on the left. So clearly it makes a huge difference. And I just wanted to show you from my own pictures. I look younger now than I do in those two before pictures. I'm 47. And so I just wanted to show you from my own personal experience how straying from my best colors made a huge difference. I mean, I don't have any foundation on my neck and I don't look sunburned. Thank goodness, because this version of purple is one of my best purples. And everyone can wear all the colors. You just have to pick the right ones. So not every purple is my best color. And not every red is right for me. Not every coral is right for me or green. But I can wear any of the colors on the color spectrum as long as I get the right version of it. And it's the same for you. So in good news, once I realized the problem, I haven't strayed since. And I look much younger, healthier, and more vibrant today than I did 14 years ago. And it was the first and the easiest style change I made when I started my journey to find my style again. And I looked dramatically better overnight. I revealed my natural beauty, and all I did was go into my closet and put on a shirt in one of my best colors. It was that simple. It was instantaneous. And I also changed my makeup to colors, to cool colors. I can't wear warm colors. That's just the facts. So if you're wondering why you don't look and feel your best in your outfits, the first thing I would look at is the colors you're wearing, because it's likely to be the culprit, first of all. And second of all, it is free to try, because I promise you, you have some tops in your closet that are in your best color palette, and you will notice the change immediately. And you will know if that's the problem. And it could be it's not the problem every day. It could be that you have some of the right colors and some of the wrong colors. And there are those days where you're just like, I just look tired. Who is that tired woman in the mirror? And it kind of drags you down. So if you want to learn the best and the worst of your personal color palette, I will teach you everything you need to know about your perfect colors with the Seasonal Color Palette Confidence course. I've been telling you it was coming for the last, I don't know, month or so. And we're opening today. And for this introductory launch, the course is 30% off for the next week, just for you, for my community. And when we reopen next year, the price will go up. And for those of you who have purchased my courses in the past, they're home runs. That's just what I hear from all of my students. And I have always offered this introductory price for my community, and the price always goes up. And they always say, this was worth well more than what I paid. Even at the full price, they say it's worth well more than what I paid. But I want you to be able to get in at this special price that's just for you, and get ready to make an instant style transformation and look the best you've looked in years, or maybe ever, if you aren't aware of your colors and you really just don't have many of them. You'll not only discover what your best colors are, because that's the first module in the course, is my exclusive quick and easy way to find your best colors formula. So you'll learn what your best colors are. You'll learn all about your color season. And then I created all the tools you need to find your colors in your closet or in stores or in your makeup. And you'll have all the tools you need to reveal the natural beauty you truly are. And I know some of you are scoffing right now and saying, I am not a natural beauty. Every woman is beautiful. Every woman. And every woman has natural beauty. It's all about finding what you need to allow that to shine through. And wearing your best colors is the first step, the most important step to get that glow. It's the only step that gives you that glow in your skin and you look lit up from within. You can join the course at stunningstyle.com/color. And when you join, you immediately get the quick and easy way to find your best colors formula so you can find out your best season today. And then you'll get a deep dive into your season. It will all be explained to you what your season is, what that means. And once you choose your season, you get a free printable color palette for your season to get you started. And then, I mean, that alone is worth well more than the cost of the course. And on January 5th, we'll begin to release 2 lessons a week as I teach you more about how to find your best colors in any color out there. If you think you can't wear turquoise, I promise you can. Every season can wear turquoise. You just have to know which ones they are. I show them to you. All of my courses, I have tons of pictures because I am such a visual learner. So you can see what they look like. And then I teach you simple formulas so that you can know what they are when you look at them. And I'm telling you, this is the easiest, the quickest, the overnight, instantaneous way to immediately look and feel better than you have about yourself ever. And I don't want you to miss out on it. You deserve that. You absolutely deserve that. It will change your life. People kind of mock those of us who love style and fashion, but when you look and feel your best, it changes everything. It changes your confidence levels. It makes your life easier because you can get dressed easily. And when you feel good about yourself, everything is different. It just is. Everything is, at the very least, less hard. And that can make a huge difference. So join me in the Seasonal Color Palette Confidence course, and you can learn more about it at stunningstyle.com/color. All right, let's take a look at the comments. This is always my favorite part when we get to chat. Got to make it bigger. And if you have any questions, add them to the comments. I'm happy to answer. Denise says, I've been working with a color palette since 2008. It's vital to be in harmony. It really is. When you're wearing your best color palette, your outfits they harmonize, and so they go together in a way. When people wear multiple color palette colors in one outfit, it just looks off because they don't go together, and that can it just makes the outfit just doesn't quite matter. I mean, there's just something off. There's something twitchy about it. And so that makes it way easier to make outfits because all the colors go together. And so Denise, I don't know which version of this you meant, but I have a physical reaction to colors. And when I see a color that I go, ooh, that's a good clue. And and when I put it on, it feels good. I enjoy it. There's just this underneath feeling of contentment. And if I'm looking at a color and I'm like, ooh, on the fence about it, I put it on and I'll try wearing it. And if it's wrong, I'll just feel a little restless in it, particularly if I feel good, and I just kind of want to take it off. And when I take it off and I put on the right color, it's even more like I can recognize even more when I'm wearing the right color again. That contrast. It's like when you had your muscles tensed up like this and you don't notice it, or I wear blue light glasses and immediately I noticed a difference because without them, I just, my muscles right here are always just slightly tense. And when I put them on, those muscles immediately relax. Or when I consciously let the tension go from my shoulders, I didn't notice how much it was bothering me until I released it. So it's like that for me. So I'd be curious to know, Denise, which one of those you meant, or if you meant both. I can't see your name, but someone here is saying great topic. Well, I'm so glad. It is such a, it's just such a game changer, and it's such an easy one, and it's a free one. You will not need to go out and buy a new wardrobe. When I returned to my best colors, I went through my closet and pulled out all the ones that I had, and I just pushed everything else back and put those at the front of my closet so I could easily find them, and I didn't have to go out and buy new clothes. I slowly did start to get more, but I had enough. It was summertime, and I had enough to last me all summer. And I could slowly, and I had some for each season, right? And so I could slowly add to it as I wanted to, but they were colors I was naturally drawn to when I was ignoring the trends. So you're not going to have to go out and buy a whole new wardrobe. I promise. You have some of your best colors in your closet right now. Let's see. I can't see your name, but someone says, I loved your makeup tips for winter. Since then, I have my perfect eyeshadow. Well, thank you. That was another big game changer, changing my makeup. And there is a lesson on makeup and finding your best makeup in the course so that you can get that right as well. We also talk about jewelry, and then we talk about how to bring all these components together so that they can work in your wardrobe and for outfits. And then someone says, you have a great eye for colors, and I've loved learning so much from you. Well, thank you. Thank you. And I confess, I've had to train my eye. There are some people who are born with that gift to see colors very clearly and easily. They can pick up on undertones and nuances of colors. I have a friend who runs a interior design business, and she can see colors in a way that I cannot. These people tend to be artists. They, not always, but she was helping me with one of my rooms, and I was like, something is weird in here. And she goes, well, that's because that gray couch, that dark gray couch, has just the slightest amount of green. And I was like, I don't see it. I believed her. And it took me a few days. I just kept, it was in my office. I just kept staring at it. And finally, I could see the green, and all the other grays in that room had a blue undertone. And I was like, I see it. It was a warm gray, and everything else in the room. And what I like better is a cool gray, a blue gray. And I could see it. And so I have trained myself over the years to be able to see colors. And I have come up with tricks that allow me to see them even more clearly, especially if it's like really subtle. And I also teach you those tips and tricks. You may have a natural eye for it, and you can, once I point it out to you, be like, okay, I totally get this. And others of you may be like me and be like, I really struggle to see it. Well, I have tons of tips and tricks for you to be able to figure it out, and of course, lots and lots of pictures. Lori says, wearing the right colors is liberating and life-changing. I love how in-depth you teach it. Well, thank you, Lori. Lori has taken the course. We did have a beta group who has taken the course, and they've all loved it. They've learned so much, things that they never knew, things that like one example is they'll say, I thought I couldn't wear burgundy. I thought it was exclusively an autumn color, and it's not. There is a version of burgundy for all seasons. And they'll say, I pulled out all of my blue tops and I lined them up, and now I can see the differences. I can see which ones harmonize and they just go together, kind of like paint chips. You know, you get these gradients of color, and I can see the ones that stick out and they are not my season. And I feel better in the ones that are, and I can feel that now. I can sense that now. Tim says, you are an amazing teacher, and I have learned so much from you. I would never be where I am without you. Thank you so much, Kim. I really appreciate that, and I've loved having both you and Lori in my community in general, but in my course communities. And I've watched how your style has evolved as you've taken the time to learn these things and put them into practice. And you look amazing, I have to say. So thank you so much for that. These are all the questions and comments I see. Oh wait, some more popped in earlier. I don't always get all the comments. Sometimes they come in earlier and later. And some are way back here at the beginning. Let's see, someone said, no, you look so cute. Chris said that. It's more being tired. I was equally tired in all of them. Well, that's tired in different ways. The first, if you're talking about the first picture, I was tired in a different way than I was in the second picture. And yeah, I was equally as tired. Yeah, there were just different circumstances in my life, and I was on the struggle bus both times. Oh wait, there was one more picture. I missed it. Go back over here. This is another picture that was the same. It was the same month. No, it was maybe a month later. So this one was July. This one was August. And this one is September. And I'm wearing my best colors in the last two pictures. And I look very, very different. In the last one, I had changed my hair color to brown. Red is not my natural color. That's a story for another day. But that was also contributing to the problem. This version of red. You can be a winter and have red hair. I'm naturally a strawberry blonde. I've always had warm hair, but this version of red was doing me no favors. And when I colored my hair brown, it still had tons of red in it, even when they tried ashy brown. But this was a flattering color, a flattering warm hair color, and this was not. And even in the second picture, it's the same red dye, but the makeup and the clothes are making a huge difference in counteracting the warmth of my hair. So the wrong kind of warmth. So, you know, it kind of layers on itself. Putting on the right clothes will make a big difference, even if your makeup is wrong. Changing your clothes and your makeup will make an even bigger difference if you need to change your makeup. Even if your hair, and if it's your natural hair, it's never the wrong color. This was dyed. This is not my natural hair color. But if your hair is dyed the wrong color, then you'll be able to, that's another tier of getting your best color that will come in and make a big difference. So I would first and foremost get your clothes right. All right, those are all the comments and questions I see. I want to thank you so much for joining me. I always enjoy this time for you and I really look forward to it each week. And for those of you who watch on the replay, thank you for joining me as well. And I cannot wait to see you in the color course. You can learn more about it at stunningstyle.com/color. And I will actually be talking to you even sooner, because over this next week, I'm going to be having some special style snacks with some extra tips related to your color palette. So I will see you very soon.